Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I wanted to share with you tonight my completed Romantic Rose journal. I have used primarily the flip tags, papers, and ephemera from My Porch Prints. Also, some Sweet Shabby Rose papers from My Porch Prints, and a freebie that was a trifold. I used some bird cages from Sweet Song, and Happiness in Crafting freebie number 83, Calico Collage, Victorian Rose ephemera. So I had kind of gathered all these things together to make a journal of my own creation. I did several video tutorials, which are 5 just before this one, where I made the tags and then completed the journal. So if you want the tutorial, you can go back and through my channel there and watch those. But this is the completed journal. It's called the Romantic Rose Journal. I enjoyed this very much, and I enjoy doing the tutorials for a few people that seem to be enjoying those and being inspired and learning a little bit from me. So this is the cover, and what I used on the cover was a greeting card, a sympathy card that I received when my husband passed away. I try to save all my cards, and I need to use the covers of the cards more frequently in my journals. I thought this was just beautiful, and the roses and the open Bible and the May God Be With You all enhanced this Romantic Rose journal and the papers inside. This is a ticket, and she had on a pearl necklace, so I accented it with the little stick-on pearls that you can buy that already have the adhesive on the back. It's behind there is some coffee dyed cheesecloth. I framed the picture from the greeting card with some antique crocheted lace. I'm just about out of this, but I have really enjoyed using this in my journals. And behind all of this is this beautiful rose paper and this silk, hand-dyed, recycled silk ribbon to tie it closed. I took it behind the picture on the cover so that it would remain intact on the journal. So let's open it up and see what we have. What I did on this journal was create all of the tags first from the tag kit, and then I just used those on the pages and made pockets and etc. to finish out the page. This is the inside front cover, and this is the tag that I used. It has a book page as a backdrop on the cover of this tag, calendar, some cheesecloth, and these flowers are from the My Porch Print kit, and they are punched out and inked, and then use your fingers to kind of turn up the edges and glue them on top of each other. Each one is a little bit smaller than the one before. And then I added a little bling in the center. Everything here is printed on 2 sides with various rose patterns. And so on the back, you'll see that I've printed the tags also on the front and back so that there can be writing on the back. All the tags are reinforced with these little circles that you can buy and stick on. And then the ribbons that I used to tie these are seam binding that has been hand dyed and crinkled. for this page, I created this pocket out of some papers that I had printed. This is a lace pattern die cut that I used. I have a die cut machine, and this is one of my dies, which I use frequently in my journals. And this is some roses fussy cut out to decorate this. On this page, this is the tag that I have used. This is out of a book, and it's a drawing of some baskets that I thought looked really nice on there, along with our roses and the word beautiful. And also printed on the back with this stripe so that it can be written on. And I've attached it to the page with this paper clip that I've just added a banner made out of just a rectangle piece of the cardstock that was printed with a little piece of ribbon and a button. So this holds this tag in place. This lady here, I purchased these off of Amazon, and they're just various little people and all different kinds of outfits, and they came in this nice packet, and they can be colored or painted or used as is in your journals. I've used a couple of those in here. And this is just some cheesecloth, coffee dyed cheesecloth, and flowers fussy cut out of a rose pattern. With the way that this is fastened on, there's plenty of room to write here, as well as in this tag. There's room to write here on the back of the tag, and also on the back side of this one. The next page, I used this tag that I had decorated with some lace and those pearls that I showed you, a little bit of lace here, a rose background on this stripe, and a postcard. And it's pink on the back for writing. I added another journal card in here that features the beautiful roses. And this is some cheesecloth again, and these are from G. Kerr, Happiness in Crafting, Words and Phrases, I believe it's called. Think Positive. Over here I used a template that to make this piece that folds in and ties closed to hold this journal card. It has a book page in the back that's been ripped and inked, coffee dyed cheesecloth, and a piece of ephemera and the word Imagine. And it can be written on the back. This is a template from Angela Kerr, and it just closes with these two circles. The circles are made by punching out two circles and gluing them together to make it stiff enough. And then these are pink brads that are applied through there. This string is just tied on one side so that it can be wrapped back and forth. And on the template there is a section to cut out to go on the back side of this flap. That's an alternating design, and it covers up the back of your brads. So this tag just fits right in here. You have room for writing in here. This tag fits in like this. and this is closed by doing a figure 8 with this string. The next page features this tag, which I took. This little thing here was one of the freebies from My Porch Prints, and it was printed on both sides, and so I flipped it up and made a little pocket for this little journal card. The word dream, our pearls and lace, and you can write on the back. This pocket was made out of just the paper that I had, the cardstock that I had printed in with the different paper designs. And I used my heart die cut to cut the heart out, which I used later on in the journal. And in the process it made a frame, and so I decided to round the corners and make this frame, this little rose in the center. This is one of the pieces of ephemera, this butterfly, and these are die cut florals, and I found some pastel cardstock, so I have done up quite a few of these that I can pick out and add onto the pages to add dimension. And again, our crocheted lace. This page features this tag with the 3-dimensional butterfly, and in the tags, My Porch Print Tags kit, this comes where there are 3 different sizes of the butterfly, and they are layered on top of each other and just glued in the center, and I added the pearls into the center. 2 pieces of ephemera here and lace across the bottom. This pocket was made from a journal card from another kit, and I just glued it down like this so that this could tuck in here. And the rose is fussy cut. This is the center of the book, and it is put together, sewn together by punching 3 holes and winding the thread through and tying a knot and a bow in the middle to hold it all together. This page features this tag, which has a book page and some excess little pieces of printed paper and some ephemera and a tab that I hadn't used the tabs anywhere else, so I thought it looked neat on there. This can be written on the back. This pocket was made from the printed papers, and I just took a tag and a ticket and a butterfly to decorate that up, and the word sunshine. I have a box of words that anytime I find words that I like or a kit that has words, I print those out and put them in that box, and then I can just pull them out whenever I need them. This is another one of G. Kerr's. This is dedication, and it's already collaged. On this page we have a round tag, and it features kind of a scalloped pink design behind. That was one of the tag designs. A book page, the cheesecloth, and a postcard. This pocket matches this one over here. I cut it out of the same piece of paper and cut it down the middle, and so it matches together in this center fold. This is a fussy cut from Calico Collage papers, I believe. And this is a fussy cut rose with a little paper behind it. No rain, no flowers. Keep calm and plant the garden. This page features this tag right here, which I kind of combined two features here, the tag and then a scalloped tag, glued it on the side, used some ribbon and cheesecloth and the word butterflies. And the way that I glued it down, it created kind of a little side tuck where I put these two tickets. This bottom pocket is made out of a tea bag. I bought them from Amazon because I wanted to be able to use them as pockets in my journals. So, normally if you put tea in this, you would pull this drawstring and then use it in your tea. So I just glued it flat and tied a bow. There's a tag inside with the word spring. Another one of my little ladies and a little tag to decorate the pocket. Here's some more of my die cut flowers with cheesecloth behind. This page here features this tag, which has a pocket with some lace and a circle with roses and some ribbon behind it. And inside the pocket is this envelope. It ties closed and opens up to reveal just a little booklet. I glued the ribbon on the back so that it would stay attached when it was untied. And we'll just tie it back in a bow. And this tag is made into a flip by using washi tape here and again on the inside, and so that it flips down so there's plenty of writing space on this page. This page has just a couple of tags in the pockets. This one I just used a paper tag that's been printed on both sides, cut it in the shape of a tag, and then applied this fussy cut rose bouquet on the top of it. And then this is one of the freebie tags, I believe. This bottom part, this tag is made out of an embossed white piece of cardstock. This is the embossing plate that can be used in your die cut machine. Your paper is put in here, run this through the machine, and it embosses the paper. I have several other patterns. This is the first time I've used this, and I really like the effect. I inked it around the edge, and then I took my little ink dabber and rubbed it over the top to take away the stark white and also to accentuate the design. This is another fussy cut pattern that I used, and the words of flower blossoms for its own joy. This is from the same collection here, fussy cut out, and this is just a round flower that was part of one of the kits that I cut out and inked and glued and put a bling in the middle, and then my die cut leaves and flowers to decorate it. This on the bottom, I believe, was a freebie, and it's a trifold, which you could easily do with any of your papers. Cut your paper in a rectangle, fold it in thirds, and then cut it like a tag. So I glued down these three sides. This can be opened up then and written on this side. and then I made a side pocket by only gluing down the 3 sides. Here's another one of our little beautiful girls that I made into a tuck pocket. I used that heart that I cut out earlier to make that frame. I used the heart there and a butterfly. And then this is a little piece of that embossed paper that I cut off when I made that over there on the other page. So this tag was from the tags kit. It says create, has cheesecloth, and is layered with fussy cut roses and a little background paper there, and can be written on the back. Both of these were freebie tags from G-Cur, I believe. I went ahead and printed them on the back with these same papers that I've been using, and they tuck right in here also. This is some more of that lace from my die cut. This is the inside of the back cover, the last page, and this is the tag that it features with the clock. I used a little strip of cardstock that I had left from cutting off of something, put some cheesecloth in behind the clock and this flower, and bling right in the center of the clock. This pocket was made from a piece of double-sided cardstock that I had printed on both sides with my digital patterns that I had, and I cut it large enough that I could fold it over. And when I did that, I just glued down the 2 sides and created a tuck spot here at the bottom. This is fussy cut here. This is another one of those trifold tags that I've just tucked up in the bottom of this. I have decorated this with a circle and a little bird cage oval. And on the back is my last tag. And I wanted to put it on the back so that I could fasten the back part of this ribbon down that goes around the journal to tie it closed. This is a round tag with just some background papers to layer, some ribbon, cheesecloth, button. And I always sign my journals. This is a Romantic Rose journal, Made with Love by Carolyn. So that's all of this journal for now. I've been doing a lot of gardening and also have a lot of loose ends still to tie up on the estate of my husband. And so I've been putting Biscuit in a daycare, which he loves. He just cannot wait to get in there. And that gives me time to do my running around. And then he's always so happy to see me when I come and pick him up. So it's a good situation for both of us for the time being. I started to think about what I would do next. I have some people who have asked me what I was going to do next, and I have started to work on a sewing journal. And it will be a combination of Stamperia papers and My Porch Print papers and various other sewing vintage items that I may have to use in it. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm in the process of printing things out and cutting them out. And once I get everything gathered together, we'll start on a beautiful vintage sewing journal. And I hope you'll join me for that. So in the meantime, I hope your life is good. Remember, every day is a gift. Always look for the joy in each day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. And so until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.